Shalom, call Yahweh Hashem Shah. Shalom to the left. I was scrolling through some videos while I was at work. I just queued up some videos. I'm just make some quick videos on what's going on in society right now. There's one particular thing. Let me see exactly where it's at. It says, are Americans too comfortable on unemployment benefits? And they actually are. And I know this from just speaking to people in general, just hearing all this shit. I have to see no YouTube video for it, but just seeing it just sparked some precepts that made me think about stuff even on a deeper level. I'm going to pull some of it out, let this play some more, then I'll pull some more precepts and end this off. Now this in the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 8, verse 9. It says, verse 8, and then I'll go to verse 9. It says, there is no man that have power over the spirit to retain the spirit, neither have he power in the day of death, and there is no discharge in that war, neither shall the wickedness deliver those that are given to it. And you already know who's doing the most wickedness right now, like the scriptures say. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. Now verse 9 it says, all this have I seen and applied my heart to every work that is done under the sun. There is a time wherein one man ruleth over another to his own hurt. So Esau ruling, how they ruling right now, is to their own hurt. Doing what they do, polluting the water, the air, coming up with this pandemic. All this stuff is to their own hurt. I'm gonna let this video play and I'll pull some more precepts real quick.
Coronavirus restrictions and businesses start opening up, some employers are noticing an unfortunate trend. There are people out there who are not willing to work because they actually make more on unemployment benefits than they do at a job. And in fact, some businesses have been so frustrated with the experience of being unable to hire people at their former wages that some have even began posting signs that they have been forced to close because they're not able to find people to work for them. Right now, people can be making as much as $300 per...
Pause that real quick. I didn't even think of this earlier, but it just popped in my mind. It's the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 12. Let's see exactly where I start at. I'll read on down. I'm sorry, verse 1, I'm just read on down. It says, remember now, thou created in the days of thy youth, while the evil days come not, nor the years draw nigh. And thou shalt say, I have no pleasure in them, while the sun, or the light, or the moon, or the stars be not darkened, nor the clouds return after the rain. In the day when the keepers of the house shall tremble, and the strong man shall bow themselves, and the grinder cease, because they are few. And those that look out the windows be darkened, and the doors shall be shut in the streets. And this going on. That's what you see right here. Like, this shit funny as hell, man. It says, and the doors shall be shut in the streets, when the sound of the ground is low. And now, shit's so bad now, motherfuckers ain't got the clubs on to be open like that. Niggas got after hour spots and shit. It's like, this place is through. It says, and he shall rise up at the voice of the bird, and all the daughters of the music shall be brought low. And also, when they shall be afraid of that which is high, and fear shall be in the way. It says, and the almond tree shall flourish, and the grasshopper shall be a burden, and desire shall fail, because man goeth to his long home, and the mourners go about the streets. And that's what you see, man. Desire fail. A lot of people don't even have a desire to do shit. A lot of motherfuckers don't have a desire to clean their own ass. Like, shit crazy, man. But this is what's happening right now, man. Let me see, this is another precept I was thinking of, too. Kind of slipped my mind. It'll come back to me while I'm playing this. I'm going to just play some of
a week on unemployment benefits. And according to social media, if businesses want to hire people, then they should be offering more money. As one person commented, I'm thankful for all the "we are closed" signs. Usually it takes a bit of research to figure out which businesses are so toxic and low paying that all the employees hate it there. It's like one of those Yelp stickers in the window, but it says employees hate it here. According to leftist Twitter, you see, the problem isn't that some businesses are operating with razor-thin margins for profit, making them unable to pay their employees more. No. It's just that business owners are greedy jerks who want their workers to be poor. As one person chimed in, we are closed because we didn't want to pay our employees a living wage. Our greed got the better of us, corporate America. The problem with this mentality, though, is a lot of the businesses who aren't able to pay those higher wages in order to make working more attractive to people, they aren't the big behemoths like Amazon and Walmart. No, it is these small businesses, mom and pop shops, that are usually the ones who have trouble meeting those higher salaries. Heck, the pandemic has been amazing for Amazon. Their business has grown and they offer a $15 corporate minimum wage across all jobs. They are perfectly fine with this arrangement. The problem is that so many people nowadays, especially young people, just do not understand what it takes to run a business. And they assume that every single business owner out there is some Elon Musk or Jeff Bezos millionaire or billionaire, which is obviously not the case. For far too many businesses out there, having to pay higher wages in order to compete with Biden bucks that are going out to everyone who's not working means that they may not be able to continue operating. And for everyone who's thinking, well then fine, we'll all just stay on the unemployment benefits until the businesses pay up. Where do you think businesses are going to get the money to do that, especially when those unemployment benefits, those need to be paid somehow, namely by taxing businesses at a higher tax rate, which Biden does want to do? This whole scenario just amounts to a disaster for the American economy, and Democrats in Congress need to understand that the sign of successful legislation should not be everybody getting a lot of benefits on unemployment. It should be getting people off of unemployment.
You see, hey, Esau set that shit up like that, and it goes with the scripture right here. It says in the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 7, verse 7, it says, surely oppression maketh a wise man mad, and the gift destroyeth the heart.
You've tried plant-based ice cream, but it tastes...
I'm gonna run through these other precepts as well, and so, yeah, man, a gift destroys the heart. And you get that gift, you ain't worrying about shit else. You got your little goodies, you got your little extra funds. You gonna have you some fun in the sun. Hey, let's see, what's another one? It's the book of Exodus, chapter 23, verse 8. Do not accept a bribe, for a bribe blinds those who see and twist the words of the righteous. So you get that bribe. It's basically like a bribe. Now, motherfuckers, like I say from personal experience and talking to people, they want to get them loans, man. They want to get them loans. They want to get that assistance, and they cool, man. They ain't like, man, why work? Well, you got some free money coming to your account. Just file a little claim or whatever, and go check your account. 6 weeks later or whatever, you got fucking 5 bands or whatever the fuck they put in your shit. Let me go down some more. It's the book of Proverbs, chapter 17, verse 8. A bribe is a charm to his giver. Wherever he turns, he succeeds. And Esau succeeded with this shit. Now, you got inflation going on. The dollar decreasing, collapsing. Now you got this oil shit. I ain't seen oil jump up and down like this since 2000. What year that was? I want to say like 2014, 15, if I'm not mistaken. It was one of them years. I remember shit dropped real low, and that shit shot back up. And then it was just up and down for a little while. People was going crazy at the gas stations during the wintertime. But now, yeah, you got that same shit going on again. And this time it's gonna be like a domino effect from here on out. You know, it's in the book of Proverbs, chapter 17, verse 23. It says, a wicked man takes a covert bribe to subvert the course of justice. And them, like how they talking about the businesses can't pay out these wages. Yes, they can. I know about how these businesses be ran. They keep a lot of their money when they save on not using certain merchandise, bonuses, saving on the so-called budget, and they keep all that extra money and do whatever little fancy bullshit they do with it. When the people that's actually making their businesses thrive and maneuver, they don't really take care of them like that. So now you got these bribes coming out. They subverting the course of justice. Because if these so-called top politicians was just they would push for the businesses to actually do what they're supposed to be doing and not actually getting over on people paying them bare minimum and shit. There shouldn't be no such thing as no fucking minimum wage. That's some shit Esau made up. Like minimum. If you working, so-called people supposed to be equal, whatever. Which that's bullshit in itself. But I ain't even gonna get on that topic. But people supposed to be equal and everybody working hard at work. It shouldn't be no such thing as no minimum. You should have the levels, of course, from the CEOs to your co-CEO, to your presidents, and on down. With that minimum shit, hey, that's some shit Esau set up, and they real crafty, like I always say, man. Esau real crafty with the shit they done done. I'm gonna see this another precept. I seen. I'm gonna end this off. Okay, here we go. This is it. I'm gonna just end this off with this. It's the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 4, verse 1. Again, I look. And see, if you're a spiritual man, you think about stuff like this. Most people, they just going about their day. They don't really think about this type of shit like that. They don't consider when they ride down the street and they see the motherfuckers holding the signs out, or motherfuckers eating out the trash and shit, or living in tents, or whatever. And then you think about the elites that's in power, the ones who really control the banks. What currency be the top currency? Where the gold and the silver go? The other resources, natural resources. But a spiritual man, a wise man, think of that type of stuff. And I says, again, I look and I consider all the oppression taking place under the sun. I saw the tears of the oppressed. They had no comfort. The power lay in the hands of their oppressors, and there was no comfort. But that's gonna change them, because hey, they got this comforter right here. This hearing these scriptures and knowing what happened, why it happened, what's happening now, and what's gonna happen, brings some comfort. So I just want to bring this up. How the wine righteous out is so edifying, and call Allah Yahweh Hashem, Yahweh Shah, Shalom to the elect.